What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another video on the Golf. So, last few videos obviously have been me stripping all the undersealer off. I've now managed to get all the floors done, all 4 arches are done, and I've got to sort the sound deadening inside, and I've still got the underseal to remove around where the spare wheel tub is. That is going to be an absolute pain, so I think I've come up with an idea of how to sort that, hopefully to make getting it out a bit easier. So we'll go through that in a minute, and I'll take you for a look round and show you what I've done so far in getting the car ready to send off for blasting. I've got the best followers. I'm getting so many messages, comments, emails saying how much they're enjoying this, that they're so glad that everything's going the way it is and the channel's growing, and yeah, I'm just glad to see that everything's going quite well for me with the whole YouTube thing, which is really nice. And that leads me on to say a massive thank you to Jake Franklin, who works for EPS Limited, who are a printing company, who have made me a massive DAC Industries banner for the wall of the workshop, which is amazing. Now, this was, he just sent me a message, said, absolutely love what you're doing, want to make something, what can we make you? Sent him the logo over, and I've got a 1.5 by 1.7 metre banner, and it is huge. Look at it, it's huge. Quality's amazing, colour and everything is amazing. So if you need anything printing banner wise, hit him up in the DMs and I'm sure I'll be able to help you out. I'll put his Instagram handle here. So yeah, massive thank you to that, and I'm getting so many messages and offers of help, people saying they have built Golfs and they've got parts left over and they might be able to help me out with parts, and a lot of other things, and I've got quite a lot of cool things, hopefully. I'm in the early stages of talking to a lot of cool people about a lot of cool things, so hopefully this channel is really gonna, I know it's sort of taken off already, but it is really going to take off again soon, which is amazing. Let's grab the camera and I'll go and show you the state of the car at the moment, and then we'll make a start on removing all the sand in it. Right guys, car, she's obviously sat on the spit, ready and rearing, and turnover makes life so much easier. So we've got driver's arch is completely back, everything it needs to be off is now off. We have uncovered a little bit of rust in here, but I'm hoping that's not too bad. Started having a play with the sound deadening, which we'll get into in a bit. This rear arch has been stripped down. Now this does look quite bad in here, so I'm hoping we can get a panel to sort this all out. That one's done. Then this one is done and clear. I've still got a wire wheel, that bit off, but my battery died on Saturday, so that little bit needs doing, but that's irrelevant. We've done most of it. And then this is obviously the passenger side arch, a little bit there left to do. So when I said it was completely done, I lied a little bit, but it is nearly done. Let's roll the car over and show you the floors. Easy as that. So then, here is the floor. So, like I showed you, arch is done, floor is clear and ready to get going. This is the bit that I've got to try and sort out, which getting in here, getting in here is going to be a nightmare. Getting all in here is going to be a nightmare because you've not got a lot of room. So what I'm going to do is remove this. It is shot anyway, so obviously the bottom of it's all gone, it's gone on the sides as well in places, there's holes in it, so I'm going to remove that completely, so you can get the whole wheel tub as one complete thing from quite a few different places. So as you can see here, I've already made a start with a spot weld drill and started prying it back out. So I'm going to clean all this edge up all the way around, and then we'll find the spot welds, we'll start drilling them out, get a chisel behind it and start popping it back. and we'll take the whole tub out, which then will give us access to get in everywhere to get all the underseal off. Or at least that's the idea. So, there's that to do today, and getting the sand deadening off the inside of the car. As far as I'm aware, everything else is done into a point of where it's sort of sortable. Finally managed to get the sunroof off as well. Yeah, look at this. Holy! Yeah, all that is pretty much gone. It was all held together with fiberglass and filler, which was delightful. And I'll move my gimbal. And then if we look on this one as well, oh yeah, all of the holes. So yeah, people that have said in comments, oh, just patch the roof in and put the bits in that have got holes. I think it's a bit past that, so the whole roof is going to have to be replaced, I think. But I've got to talk to a few people about that. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to do with that bit yet, and that will be the last thing that we do. So I've sort of got my welding sorted, I know where I am and know what I'm doing with the rest of the car. I'm going to start with the underneath because it's not the bit that's seen most, so that's where I'm going to start. But let's just sort of get on and start the day, I suppose. Let's roll.
We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing down again, pieces of love, it's alright. Scattered in mud, it's alright. You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want, this time I won't take it to the heart. Cause I know we won't make it out, I've heard it all before. Yeah, tell me what you want, let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out, we've heard it all before. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright, so let's move on. It's alright, so let's move on.
Right guys, removing this wheel tub. What I've done is I've gone round and heat gun and scraped all of the underseal or sort of seam sealant off. Then gone round with the Y wheel just to expose and show you where the spot welds are. And I'm using a 8mm spot weld drill to drill the spot welds out, and then chisel or screwdriver just to break the little rest of the weld to then be able to remove it. This little LED light from Sealy as well, as the drill bits are from Sealy as well, so big thank you to Sealy for those. I'll put a link in the description to the torch and to these drill bits, because these drill bits are making my life so much easier. I've never had a spot weld drill bit before, and why haven't I? They make life so much easier, so I'll put a link to them in the description for if you guys need to do anything like this. So I'm going to go around now, drill all the spot welds and break the weld seam with a chisel or screwdriver, and then we're going to have to flip the car over to knife the sealant that's underneath as much as we can, and then try and remove the tub. So we continue. that's all those drilled out. The thing with spot weld drill, see it? No, not going to focus. Yeah, there you go. The thing with the spot weld drill is to try and not go all the way through. I've punched through in a couple of places, but the majority of them have not gone through. You're just trying to drill through that first piece of material to separate the two pieces of steel. So I think what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to get the grinder out. I'm going to cut as much of this away and get it out as I can, so that I can get in with to break the seal and get the rest of it out. It's not going to come out in one. It looks as though it's part of the floor, so we're going to have to grind a bit away here as well and see what's going on here. But yeah, we're making progress with it. I think we've got money's worth out of that blade. Oh, that's the wheel to the car. Sweet. So that is the spare wheel tub completely removed. Leaving everything in place, ready to put the new one in. So I knocked that back a bit. And now I can get in to get rid of all this undersealer. So that was definitely a good idea, and it's going to make life a hell of a lot easier. So it's time to get the heat gun out again. Yay! So it's warmed up a bit, hats come off, jumpers come off. It's quite nice. This is the last day of it being nice though, so yeah, we're gonna have to do something about heating the place. Anyway, I figured you didn't need to see me removing all the sound deadening and all of that, so we'll leave that bit there. I've just spoken to the blasters and he has said it's Tuesday today, he can't take the car until Monday. The car is now wire wheeled, sound deadening, installation, everything is all removed. But what I'm thinking I'm going to do now is remove these plates that have been welded on, just to see how bad all the metal behind it is, so that when he blasts it, he's getting into the actual metal and not just these plates that have been put on top. I apologise if this next bit's a bit shaky. My gimbal's on charge and I completely forgot to charge it up last night, so I do apologise. Bear with me. So holding it still as I can. This is obviously this top plate that needs cutting off. There's the bottom one there as well, and then this one here, I have already taken a grinder to and managed to catch the actual floor itself, which is not good. But now I can see where I am. I should be able to pull a bit back and cut more off, just to sort of see where I am and how bad these patches are. So there's those three patches that I'm going to remove, and we'll see what's what. And then as if by magic, the floor's all clean and the patches are off. So gimbal's back on now. Let's go and have a look and see what we was hiding. So this driver's side one, it was obviously hiding all this sort of seal damage, these two holes. These are where the metal's sort of rusted because the weld wasn't all the way around and it wasn't sealed, so water's been getting in over the years after this panel was on and it's been rotting it extra. This is passenger side one, same again really, a few little bits that it was hiding, and then it's yeah, seal damage. And then this rear corner, this was a bit more substantial. There's quite a few holes here and in this at the rear as well. But again, none of it was welded properly, and water's still been able to get in and rot it more. Right guys, car is stripped, all the underseals off, everywhere it needs to be, sound deadening's out, everything that needs to be taken off the car is off the car. Panels are thrown back on just with a couple of nuts and bolts here and there just to hold them on, so I'm only carting one thing over. Spoken to the blaster and he's more than happy for me to go over and film the blasting process, the paint stripping process, and then the priming process as well, which is really kind of him. So yeah, I can go over and film that and sort of explain or find out myself really. I've seen it done, but I don't know. It'd be nice to hear from a few other people and to obviously show you guys that process as well. I want to say a massive, massive thank you again to Sealy Tools for working with me on the channel. I've used their tools for quite a while, and saying they wanted to work with me was amazing, so I've used the tools on this. I'll put a link in the description to their website and also to the items I've used in this video. Thank you so much for watching, I do really appreciate it. The series is going down really well, which is really nice, and I'm really, really enjoying doing it. Not quite sure how much I'll enjoy doing the bodywork, which I've never done before, but keep watching it, it'll be entertaining, I'm sure. But yeah, it's all going down very well. Thank you all so much for commenting, liking, emailing and everything. The commenting, liking, sharing the videos, it makes such a difference. The last video that I just put out, I said the whole like, share and comment thing again. And that video has got to nearly at 10,000 views in, what, 4 days? Which is absolutely astounding. So yeah, thank you so much. Doing it really, really does make such a difference. And I am trying to reply to every single comment that comes on, which does take quite a while, but I thank you all so much for doing it. Please continue. So we'll leave this one there. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, enjoy.